why Optifuel Challenges has been created and why it's important for Renault Trucks. But first, it's important for our customers. What I mean by it's important, you know that fuel is definitively, I would say, one of the main parameters when it comes, I would say, to the financial situations of transport there, and you never know what will be the evolution of the cost. So fuel is one of our priority. Mm-hmm. It's definitely part of our brand promise in front of the customer. It means fuel is one, robustness is number two, and the total cost of ownership as a whole is connected to the two first parameters is definitely key. So it's why we think about, I would say, creating a kind of project, which I call, I would say, a win-win-win project. Why I say win-win-win is because it's a winning project for the drivers. You have seen the energy of the drivers. They are so proud to be there. But imagine that it was 9,000 drivers this year applying, I would say, to compete to this, and it's improvement by 40% compared to last year. Mm-hmm. So it shows that we are touching a point which is important for the customers. Obviously, it's a win situation as well for the transport company, because if their drivers are concerned with the fuel and the way they manage the trucks, it will be a benefit from them as well. And it's a win situation for us, because beside that, we built the image of Renault Trucks, we built the image of our products on one of the most important features for us, which is fuel. So it's why this overall setup is exactly in line with both the brand platform, but as well the customer demand, which is, I would say, to propose solutions. On top of that, the solution is not only linked to the product by itself. Of course, we have put a lot of energy and budget to a very good product connected to Euro 6, but we know that it's not enough, mm-hmm. and we need, I would say, to have complementary services about, for example, maintenance, about trainings, about how we manage the information in order to help, I would say, the drivers and the company, I would say, to help their drivers to it. So this program, and you have seen probably the different workshops, shows as well what are the other additional points, not only the trucks, but that could help, I would say, the company to improve, because it's a lot of possibilities which are there.
Yes. Great. Excellent. So, as I said, you know, Euro 6, the Renault range is proved very, very fuel efficient, and the Optifuel package is even better. Can you tell me some of the key features in the new range, the Euro 6 range, and especially the Optifuel package, which makes them so fuel efficient?
First, is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you have to restart there.
No.
On Euro 6, first, of course, we have spent a lot of energy to optimize first the drivelines. So maybe you remember when we have launched the product, we have said that we have spent 2 billion euro. Of course, making a new cab, but as well working a lot on the driveline. So the new cabs, one of the features which has really worked extremely hard is the aerodynamic of the cabs, because when you get this, you have it for many years, and it's for free. I would say it's a lot of economy. And driveline, because driveline fitting both the Euro 6 regulations, fitting, I would say, this strong demand, and finding a way to optimize has been really a challenge. So basically, the base of the trucks on driveline and cabs is there. Then on top of that, we have had a lot of variants, what we call the Optifuel trucks, but maybe you have seen the one they are using, which has additional aerodynamic, for example, kits there on the cabs, on the chassis, all around the vehicle, I should say. And as well, I would say some other variant just to help the driver to use it in the best way. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of things which are connected, and it's connected, what I just say. It's not only about the product, but it's the way the product is used, the way you manage or maintain your product, because everything is connected there.
Yes. I mean, what in your view is the most important? Is it the truck, the driver, or the way the vehicle is operated as the whole system? What is the best way?
Everything is important. If you only look one parameters, even if you are the best one, it will be not enough. We know, for example, because we are still working on new technologies. Maybe you have seen that this Optifuel Lab 2, Optifuel 2 in English, that we presented there. It's more than 20 new ideas which are there, but we know that it's not enough. So we need to continue to work as well. How to support, I would say, the drivers, how to support the company to make it efficient. Mm-hmm. Because one of the difficulties that they are facing is to find good drivers. Mm-hmm. It's not that easy. So all the things that will help, I would say, the drivers to be efficient. You know, but probably on the market we have the best transmission, and this is key because they have not to focus on the transmission anymore. Yes. They can really focused on the road, so you can get them support on that.
Yeah.
It has been very definitively the focus.
Yeah. And do you think drivers now accept a Renault cab as good as a Volvo, Scania and Mercedes cab? Do you think drivers like it as much now?
We got very positive feedback yes, on our product. I know that some of them has been surprised by both the design, sometimes the ergonomics. We were last week with the UK customers. I don't remember the name, maybe you can give the name later on, which has been, for me it was my marketing guys, saying that he was not considering Renault Trucks. Then our dealers has offered him the possibility to test the trucks. He was very surprised, so he decided to buy one. Now I think he has about 11, and he has three orders on coming. Then and say, yeah, the trucks was different there. Even the ergonomics was different, but finally when you are used to it, it's much better. Mm-hmm. So these trucks, both in terms of design, ergonomics is different. Yes, it's on purpose because we have worked a lot with some customers in order to find what they think it was better. So obviously it's different. But when you're good, you get used to this, you really appreciate it. And I was very, I would say, I would like to congratulate these customers, this UK customer, because he was really using, I would say, perfect words for me.
Mm-hmm. And how do you expect sales of your Euro 6 range to increase compared with Euro 5? Will you see increase in market share in Europe and increased sales, do you think?
Yeah, of course we are there to increase sales. But it's a journey. It's a journey by itself. So we have extremely good results right now in UK because we are now close to 8% in UK, which is obviously something interesting, knowing that we were at 3% 3 to 4 years ago. Yep. So it's going in the right direction there. And again, when I look at the feedback from the customers, for example, we are using what we call the HTS, Heavy Truck Service, which is done, I would say, by a company for many truck makers there. When you see the first parameter with a change for Renault Trucks is the customer satisfaction, which is for me a good sign because it's a foundation. If the customer are happy, step by step, we'll improve the image, we'll improve, and the market share will come. Yeah. But it's a journey. It's a journey.
Yeah, good. Excellent. That's it. Thank you very much indeed.